What comes to mind when you think of the best auras in SOL'S RNG? Archangel, Bloodlust, Oppression? Well, forget all of those auras because I have a brand new exotic aura which is going to blow all of your minds. As well as showing you this amazing aura early, today we're going to be checking out a bunch of brand new auras coming to SOL'S RNG. Also, in this video, I'm giving away 5 game passes to some subscribers. So if you want to have increased Bacha subscriber luck like all of these guys here and the game pass, just make sure you subscribe. And we're in. So today I have some super exciting news for you guys. That's right, I have a brand new aura to show you. Now, since I am friends with some of the developers and curators of the auras, they might have just happened to send me some new auras. So we're gonna start off by checking out an aura called the Exotic Nameless, and then we'll go ahead and check out some other auras which are in the works, which are probably gonna be coming out in Era 8. I'm super excited to show you guys this, so let's get right into it. So this is the very first aura on the list and the one that I've been shown the most recently. This is the brand new exotic aura and it's called the Exotic Nameless. Now just take a look at this thing. So let's start all the way at the bottom. There's an awesome Northern Lights looking effect which is coming from the bottom of the aura, and then from that there's these yellow sparks coming up from the ground. Obviously that's reaching all the way up into almost like a rainbow effect where you're stood in the middle fully blacked out with these anime eyes glowing and just these super awesome wings on each side. Now we can see why this is called an exotic aura because it kind of resembles the exotic which is currently already in the game. But I've got to say that this is way better than the exotic. Now, since I've been shown this aura so early, it's probably still going to get a lot of changes to it. But for now, this is all we have, and it's pretty damn awesome. Let me know in the comments what you think of this aura, what you would rate it, and if there's anything that you would personally change on it. And if that's now got you excited for some new auras coming to Era 8, I have plenty more. And it just turned hell in here. I have plenty more, guys. But before I go and show you some new auras, let me get auto rolling in here because I am currently just AFK in my own server. We're starting off with another banger. Now, this aura right here is called the Neophobia, and it was created by all of these people here. Now, we're gonna have to really break down what this aura is. So it looks like some sort of evil, creepy monster. I honestly don't even know what this thing is. It's absolutely terrifying, but it has these disgusting hands, which only have 3 fingers and 1 thumb on each hand. Now, look at it from this mouth perspective. That is so gross, dude. Honestly, I don't know if this aura would ever get added into SOL'S RNG because it's so... Oh, wait, it has an ult. Yo, what? It has an ability. That's insane. Wait, that's actually so cool. Okay, yeah, that's actually so dope. That's amazing. I love the cinematic that they've done for this aura as well. This is my first time seeing it, by the way. That's why I got so surprised by the ability. Quickly going back to the start, as I was saying, it has these claw kind of hands on each side. And then behind you, there's this ugly monster. And of course, there's a black and white aura coming from you. Now, this would be a perfect aura for the null biome. And I say it every time we take a look at these auras. We need more auras in the null biome. So if there's any developers watching this right now, please add this into the null biome. This is an insane looking aura. I love it. Now going back to some more simple looking auras, this one is called Hellfire and it was made by Crazy. It is a simple looking aura, but it actually looks really cool as well. So in the middle, you can see there's a player in there and he's colored red because of the fire around him. The fire burns from the ground and comes all the way up to the top of the character, which looks super cool. And then obviously you have this red eye, which is also blowing a giant flame out the side of it. This is honestly just a really clean looking aura. And since we have some fire auras already, I think this would make a perfect addition, especially just sticking it in the Hell biome as another Hell exclusive aura. That would be really cool. Next up, we have an aura called Rage Brawler. We took a look at this last time, but it wasn't animated previously. So this is made by Formation, and this one definitely needs to be added into the game. So we can see as it changes into nighttime, it's much easier to see the aura. And then you have different stances in the aura as well. So I think one of them is for walking. And then when you're idle, it looks like you're getting ready to box the other players in the SOL'S RNG map. Honestly, this one is a really unique idea, and I could definitely see this one getting added into Era 8 because it's not too big, it's not too flashy, but it's just something new, and it still matches the SOL'S RNG art style. Honestly, good job on this one, Formation. I really like it. It's super unique. Now we have another version of the Ethereal, which is the mutated version, Ethereal Cosmic. I mean, just take a look at this bad boy. This looks amazing. Personally, I already love the Ethereal aura in game. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Will it explode? Yes, it will. Look at that. Look at the way that the star drops, and then you have the 4 balls floating around you, and it pulsates as well into time to the music. It honestly looks incredible. So this was created by Unseen and Zesking, and honestly guys, you did an amazing job. I would love for this one to be added into the game because it's got that light blue aura look to it, and it would perfectly match my character in game. I already love the ethereal aura, and this would just be that cherry on top of trying to get something which is more than 1 in 35 million. Just because I actually already have 2 ethereals. Yep, that's right guys, I've got a second one. I'm cooked. Now we have an aura called Quad, and this was created by Chillin. Now take a look at this one. So at the back, you've got almost this kind of propeller, which is rotating back and forth from left to right. And then around you have 2 balls which are spinning and a square in the middle as well. Now one thing I will point out, obviously you guys can see there are 4 different colors here. So there's blue, purple, red, and green. And they've probably done this just so that we can see different color variations of the aura, so we can kind of pick which one's the best. But as soon as I saw this, straight away I thought in my mind, how cool would it be if there's a certain percent chance of getting one of the colors from the aura? So let's say if you happen to roll this aura Quad, what if there was like a 60% chance you roll the blue aura, a 20% chance you get purple, a 15% chance you get red, and then like a 5% chance you get the green aura? I think that would be an extra element to SOL'S RNG that would make it super cool getting certain auras, because you would have a percentage chance of which one you get in rarity. It's obviously just a random idea I've had right now, but it would make it really cool and special depending on which color variation you had of the aura. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Next up, we have an aura called Rifle, and I'm sure you guys can already guess exactly what this is. It's an AK-47. And yes, that's right, it does shoot as well. Look at it. So this was created by Ra, and obviously it's just a play on the already existing Glock aura. Do I want to see this get added into SOL'S RNG? Absolutely. Let's turn SOL'S RNG into an FPS shooter. Like this video if you agree with me. SOL'S RNG should not be about auras. It should become a first-person shooter game. Now going back to the traditional awesome looking auras, here we have an aura called Volcanic, and it was created by Unfarlox. This one is actually a unique twist on the already existing auras we have in the game. So of course there are 4 balls rotating around you. In the middle there is a star on your chest, and underneath you there is that fiery aura coming up from the ground. But the cool thing that I like is that the balls almost have like a plasma center in the middle of them. So if we take a look at the top one, it almost looks like the Eye of Sauron, the way that it just sits up there. And then on top of that, in the background, as I'm sure you can see, it almost looks like there's these meteors which are coming from the sky down at you. I do think this aura needs a couple of tweaks here and there in order for it to be fully whitelisted, but with just a little bit more work on the animation, I think it's pretty much there. This is a very cool looking aura, so guys, just keep working on it, and I'm sure it'll get added into the game. Taking a look at some more mutated versions of auras, here we have the virtual Mainframe aura. This was created by Fishlegs, and overall, it's just a very, very clean looking aura. So obviously, it's a play on the already existing virtual aura, which is in the game, but it's just done to a way better level, in my opinion. You sat on a grid path, but around you, you do have the virtual boxes. The cool thing about this one is that there are 2 diamond shapes as well, which are floating just a little bit above the character, and you're actually chained to them, so it almost visualizes that you're just stuck inside of the mainframe. I also really like the mist, which is connecting all of the boxes together so they don't look like they're floating on their own, and the little cherry on top is also the meteors which are coming in from a side angle. Overall, a very, very clean looking aura. There's honestly no obstruction in front of the aura, so you can really easily see the play in the middle. So this one will probably get added into Era 8. I really have high hopes for this one. Now taking a look at some more fiery epic auras, here we have Infernal Ambassador. This is created by Blue Guy and Highest KDR. So let's quickly break down the aura. In the middle, you are of course holding a massive fiery sword, which looks super epic. Love that. Around you, there are 3 floating stars. So there's one giant one which floats around the outside, and then there's a smaller one in the middle, and then even smaller one which is circling the player directly. Currently says that this aura is a 1 in 7.5 million. Now let's be honest guys, this could easily be a 1 in 20 million aura. It's definitely big enough for it to be, and it's definitely epic enough. I don't have too much else to say about this aura. Overall, it's just an amazing, awesome looking aura. I really, really like this one. I genuinely just love all of the fire auras. I would like to see a lot more fire auras get added into SOL'S RNG. And we do have a hell biome now, so more reason to add them in. Going back to some more simplistic looking auras, this is Enchanted, and it's created by Bluey. Now, I'm saying it's simplistic, but obviously there is still a lot going on here. There are these kind of ancient hieroglyphics which are coming up from the floor and up towards the player. Above you, it looks like there's almost kind of like a pink galaxy, and you also do have a pink halo around your head as well. And down underneath the character on the floor, there's like a pink swirl as well, which almost looks like it's kind of sucking you in. And the cherry on top for this aura is that your character is actually holding a book in its right hand with little writings coming from the book as well. Honestly, this is just a super clean aura, and I like that there's a pink aura here. We don't have too many actual pink auras in the game just yet. And as the last aura that we're going to take a look at today, of course, I wanted to show you another aura which definitely belongs in the null biome. This is Animosity, and it was created by Blade. Very appropriate name to say that there's 4 giant blades circling the character right there in the middle. So again, let's break down this aura. It kind of looks like oppression to me. At the bottom, you do have the almost oppression circle which is going around. On the sides, there are 4 stars which are connected to each other. And again, this absolutely belongs in the null biome because just take a look at the stars. It literally looks like the undefined star that you roll in the game. In the center, we can see the character is floating and the eyes are actually crossed out. So I assume that's why it's called Animosity, because your character is trying to stay anonymous in the center. But of course, the part that we're all looking at when we see this aura is just the massive 4 swords which are around the player. They look absolutely epic. Imagine if an ability got added to this aura where you could grab one of the swords and then wield it around for a second. That would be super cool. There's not too much else to say about this aura. It's big, it's awesome, I love it, and we definitely need more null biome auras. So like I say in every video where I take a look at auras, devs, if you're watching this video, please add in some null biome auras. Everybody wants them. Appreciate you guys watching today's video, and be sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite aura was and why. Unfortunately, I didn't roll absolutely anything whilst I was recording this video. Yep, I'm still cooked. If you enjoyed the video and you want to keep up with all the future videos, just make sure you're subscribed.